What is up, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and we are going to be discussing some new technology, Google Glass. And I just want to know, is it sexy technology or is it a little sinister? So we're going to discuss the, I guess, both sides of the aisle. We'll take a look at it from like a devil's advocate point of view. First off, you are taking a look at some Battlefield 3 in-game footage. So I've got plenty of footage stored up. I've been playing a lot lately. So I will get some more videos of that to you. I've got some tutorials coming up or some tip videos, so I think it'll be really good. So stay tuned for that. But today, right now, we are discussing Google Glass. So if you haven't heard about Google Glass, let me give you a brief overview of what this technology is. Right now, on you or whatever is probably your cell phone, and that's the closest thing you have to a computer that stays with you, and you can pull it out, you can text it or whatever. But companies are now trying to go in the direction of putting the computer on you, like where you don't have to pull it out and look at it, like it's just right there. So there's a company who's working on a high-tech watch, like a computer on your wrist. And then the next biggest craze is Google Glass, which everybody is talking about, which is a pair of glasses that has built-in augmented reality. So these glasses, they have a built-in camera, a built-in speaker, and a built-in microphone. They also have a little touchpad that you can scroll if you need to, but most of it is voice activated. And whenever you watch the tech demos, like, it sounds awesome. Like, it's recording footage in HD, and they've got a tech demo that shows people, doing all kinds of things and jumping out of planes and going up in hot air balloons and stuff like that. And so it all looks really freaking cool. And so if you want to text or send an email, like, it can do basically most of the things that your cell phone can do, but it's all done by voice, and you don't have to fiddle around with anything, and it's all just right there. And it can even be controlled with your eye movement. Like, you can look up, or they were showing a demo where if you were talking to somebody and you said, "Hey, how are you doing?" or whatever, then the screen disappears so you can clearly see whoever it is that you're talking to. But this camera and microphone and stuff is always on. So at that point, now you have the other side of the aisle looking at this and saying, yeah, there's some cool stuff with this technology, but in a few years, if everybody is walking around with a pair of cameras and microphones and speakers, at what point is this a huge intrusion on your privacy? Is somebody glancing over at you and checking you out, or are they actually recording you? If you're sitting at a restaurant and somebody's sitting behind you, are they recording your conversation? Is it being sent to some Google database? And also, because it is Google, a lot of people are having concerns because we know Google just isn't the best when it comes to privacy. They throw money out the yin-yang because they've got it, and it's like, the slap on the wrist from the lawsuit from them not protecting your privacy. Well, that's worth it to them because they get the information and they just have to pay a fee, and then they sell it to whoever. So this concerns a lot of people, and they already check what you're searching. They already read your emails. And a lot of this is for marketing purposes, and you can see how marketing would really love to get their hands on what it is that you're looking at. Like, whenever you walk into a grocery store and you look at a shelf, they can analyze that data and know exactly which shelf you're looking at first, which products you're picking up, and why you're checking those out. And so that all goes back to this day and age that we live in, where it's just definitely a consumer type society, where it's just everything's, so much money is built into marketing and trying to get you to buy stuff and to consume. Just consume. That's the name of the game. And I've actually got a video that I'll probably do a little bit later on that aspect of it. But you can see where this technology could really be used for retailers and things like that. But it can also be used for all kinds of other things whenever these people are walking around, and some have considered it, as like you're a Google spy if you're walking around with these glasses. Now, there's already been one business up in Seattle, I think it was a bar or something, who they've already banned Google Glass. They say if you're a customer and you walk in with that, you're not welcome, that you can't have this on here. But you see, this technology, it's just going to get better and better, or worse and worse, depending on which side or the lens you're looking through with this, because they are working on contact lenses that have this technology built into it. So at that point, you don't even know if somebody's has this on or not. And another thing that worries privacy advocates is the fact that during this tech demo that they were showing off a few days ago, they actually mentioned that they're considering, or maybe they've already done it, building in a system that automatically takes pictures. So you don't even have to tell Google to take pictures of whatever it is that you're looking at. Like, it would have a built-in interval where it would automatically take a picture and upload that image like every 5 seconds or 5 minutes, whatever. So this really has a lot of people on edge. And I mean, I don't want to stop technology just because it has a bad point of view. So I'm kind of stuck in the middle. I don't really know where I stand on this. As far as I'm concerned, I actually would love to have a pair of these glasses, because I think it would be just cool to be able to do stuff and go out and go, you know, to the amusement park and record all that and upload it. I think that would be neat because I'm into video. So, you know, that aspect of it. But again, I can totally see the opposite side of it, where this can be really scary stuff and you don't really know who has access to this. They were talking about, you know, if everything is stored on this database and they're taking in what you say, what you're doing, I mean, you know, they could pull it up and know if you said anything derogatory or anything you shouldn't have, you know, back years ago. All that will be stored on some database. So it's scary stuff, but at the same time, it's really cool too, because you've got a freaking computer built on your head and you can use a GPS unit, you can, you know, text, email, all that stuff. So I don't know, guys. Tough choice. Post below. Let me know what you think about this. If you want to read more about it, I'll leave a link in the description box. As always, if you want to get the latest news, check out VGN, videogamesandnews.com. Also, check me out on Twitter and Facebook. Post below. Let me know what you think. Do you think Google Glass is sexy or is it sinister? I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.